A beautiful shot of Canada's capital region here as we are live at the RA Centre of Curling Excellence here in Ottawa, Ontario for this, the 2024 Canadian Under-18 Curling Championships. Hello everybody, welcome to our feature broadcast of Sheet C, and this is going to be Ontario versus Saskatchewan 2. It's going to be a banger of a matchup. We got my friend Gary Rowe in the booth today, who's here. He's lending his voice to our broadcast. Gary, how are you feeling today?
I'm doing great, Andrew. Really good to be here. Thanks for having me.
Don't thank me. I think you signed up yourself, so I assure you the invoice is in the mail, right?
You bet it is.
Gary has extensive experience, not only as a coach, but as a player. I think you went to the Brier in '94, was it?
93, actually.
Oh, my bad.
Pretty close, yeah.
Wow,
very good.
Back representing Newfoundland and Labrador back in the day.
A few years ago.
Well, it's not that long ago. Either way.
It feels like it was yesterday.
You've aged gracefully, Gary, I can assure you.
Thank you.
Let's run us through some table setting here. Ontario is going to be skipped by Tyler McTavish. Playing third is Evan Medor. Second is Nathan Kim, and lead is Colson Flemington. They're out of the KW Granite Club in Kitchener-Waterloo. Conversely, representing Saskatchewan, number 2 is Skip Rogan Snow. Third is Nathan Roy. Second is Luke Olson. And throwing the lead, and ever important lead stones, is Josh Lucier. Hope we got those names right.
I think you did.
All right, close enough. Since this is a development event at the Under-18 Canadian Curling Championships, we try to leave the players alone before we pester them for media inquiries. But I'm sure a lot of these players will stick around in the game for a long time, and they'll have to bear the brunt of our communications team at some point or another. Already underway here. Ontario does have hammer in the first end by way of draw to the pin.
Yeah, interesting call here by Saskatchewan. They called the center guard right off the bat, so obviously they're looking to get a few rocks in play early here.
And only 8 ends at this national championship, so only a certain amount of time. Got to get busy with it if you feel confident with it.
Well, the ice looks amazing. It's obviously curling well here. It looks like a nice speed. The guys just had a 7-minute practice on this ice, so they might as well get at it right away, I guess.
It's true. I mean, the pebble on those draw paths is already worn down. It's not going to get much better than what it is now. So, love the idea, love the confidence.
Tyler deciding to play the come around here.
Back 12.
The rock's going to slip to the back 12 if it hangs around. No, it's going to skate all the way through.
Just a little heavy, and that's typical in the first end. That's a tolerance shot there. You typically don't want to be short on that, so the guys throwing that are typically going to be there out of their hand and make sure it's there. So you kind of see that.
It is fast out here too. We were clocking 15-2 hog to hog.
Wow.
This sheet of ice being provided by Bill Duck and Rick Allen, our head ice technicians.
Some of the best in the business there, let me tell you.
Yeah, they're studs. Anytime you see them in the building, you know you're going to get some great conditions.
Now it looks like an amazing surface. These kids are in for a treat.
Saskatchewan electing to play a come around here and finishes the back of the 8-foot. Very nice.
Yeah, pretty nice shot.
Poked out the other side just a smidge, but I don't think you'll see Ontario chase.
Tyler McTavish looking at playing the freeze here.
Aggressive in the early goings, as this is the first end of our feature match.
We're going to see some Roxon play this end, Andrew.
We might see Roxon play this whole game.
Yeah.
Both these teams undefeated thus far. Ontario 1-0 and Saskatchewan 2-0. So they've proven their mettle. So we'll see what the steel clash looks like in this one. It's loud in this building too, making these precision shots a little bit trickier as well.
It is quite loud. It is quite loud. It's going to be a little tricky to communicate.
And look at that finish right at the end.
Beautiful shot there.
Shot stone does belong to Ontario for the interim. That is some wicked late curl.
It really is. Well, keep an eye on how these guys are throwing it too. And as we know, the amount of rotation you have on these stones is going to be a big factor when the ice is curling this way. And if someone has a little bit of a lazy handle here, you're going to see it. You're going to see them really break.
Luke Olson's offering now, making its way down the sheet. Sweepers are off it.
Okay, let her go. No, just let it go. Just let it go. It's pretty. It's okay. It's not awful. Just let it go. All right.
Going to chap off the pile and spill to the back of the forefoot. Mostly exposed, but there is a corner tucked underneath that guard.
Tyler deciding to play a takeout on these two. It seems like some type of a tap back shot to get that yellow out of the forefoot.
Nathan Kim's offering now.
Boys trying to make it carve here, make it curl. Now they're going to keep it straight.
Makes contact with the pile, yeah. Loses both yellow stones. Sit 1 and 2 for the interim. Very nicely done. That's a tough line call, too, with all that late finish.
It really is. It really is. You got to get them early. They were carving it pretty good there, too, and then came back in with the straight. Beautiful line call.
Yeah, you almost have to let it pass the eye test first. You got to believe that it is going to finish as hard as it is.
Yeah, you bet.
Olsen second now for Team Saskatchewan 2. Across the nose. He'll touch them both and make them both go.
Great shot.
And look how nicely that rock is buried behind the guard.
Nice shot.
Behind the tee line, though, so Team Ontario can try to get one down here and lay a freeze on this. Get one in a good position in front of it.
Slightly wider path than what they threw for their first freeze in this end, but they should know this spot.
They should.
Kim's second offering now.
You notice a little extra rotation on this one. See how this one reacts.
Get it at the end. Hit it at the end. Well done. Get it at the end. Back it. Slow curve. Slow curve.
Still going to finish nicely, though.
Close in.
Wade looks really close.
Right to it. Right to it. Right to it. Great throw.
Yeah, almost had to finish up to keep the line there at the end.
Tap it back. It's okay.
Well done.
Yeah, great result. If this is indicative of how this game is going to be, I think we're in for a real solid match here today, Gary.
I think so too. These guys are looking to get some rocks in play. When you got two skips that want to get rocks in play, then that's typically what happens.
That's Nathan Roy throwing. It's his first.
Not much room. Yeah, leave it. Okay, looks good. Yeah, straight.
May have lost the line a little bit there.
Just over curled a little bit, yes. Red stone remains shot rock.
Tricky spot, though. Ontario does have to be careful as that stone is behind the tee line. It's a coach's interaction, though. We'll listen in.
Work shot. Actually, you could angle one in there, just the angle on his if you want. Yep. At some time, you'll have to hit it. Do you ever like go into the wings now? I would stick it top four on the angle there. Yeah, on the angle. Okay, buddy. Thanks.
And there you saw Tim Lindsay coming out, imparting his wisdom.
Good discussion there, yeah. Good comments by Tim.
And if you're new to this format, you get one minute coaches interaction per end per team at this development event, this under 18 Canadian Championship.
Yep, that's a relatively new rule that they brought in last year, I want to say. So it's only the second year for that.
Yeah, feedback so far is very positive.
Very positive, especially at this level. Have the coaches a little more involved.
And Gary, you know the importance of having a good coach. You've done some time at some of these youth events.
That's true, yes. I've been involved at this level and the junior level for quite some time, and have coached at this level a few times, and certainly been out there. So I know what these guys are going through.
Nice, good call.
Our team, we were Ontario 2 last year. My two sons were on Ontario 2 last year, and I was coaching them, so that was certainly a great experience. And so I can relate to what these guys are going through out there.
Yeah, I remember seeing you in Timmins. That was a good time.
It certainly was, yes. Shout out to Timmins. What an experience that was last year. What a great job they did there.
Yeah, they really ran a fantastic event.
Okay, straight.
Nathan Roy's second offering making its way down the sheet.
Okay, straight then. Straight, really straight.
It's pretty good.
Really straight.
Line's
Try to bounce
great.
it off.
Yeah, keeps it on the high side. That is quite a pile starting to accumulate behind that
Some
loan.
interesting angles there.
Maybe. Probably. Yeah.
Ontario already used their coaches interaction, so they can't interact with their coach unless Saskatchewan decides to use theirs.
That's right.
Looks like McTavish is electing to counter freeze back.
Down to third's last stone here.
Devin Medor underway. Makes contact, shooter spills to the center line.
Pretty good position. It's in a good spot.
Try here.
It certainly makes Team Saskatchewan think about
I don't know what happens though.
where this red one may go if they happen to make contact here.
They would lose 2 though.
They would lose 2, but we're not really looking at anything bad because we're second, third right now.
Yeah, that's true. Are we second, third?
Yeah,
Oh, we are.
We're
For sure.
second, third.
Okay.
I like here. If you come up 8, here, blocks will drop.
Yeah.
So Redstone remains shot rock in the back 4, just almost butting the button. Saskatchewan looking to probably make a little come around here, I think.
All right,
Come around the whole thing?
myself for that atrocious LSD here. What's weight like?
Rogan Snow, skip of this Saskatchewan 2 team, saying he's going to make up for his quote-unquote atrocious LSD last stone delivery.
I like the attitude.
And the angles only really work in our favor. So.
The way it's lined up, it's like they can't blast.
Yeah, they can't do much about this. Like just it?
Yeah.
Saskatchewan 2 without Hammer here in the first end. It's Skipper's first. Rogan Snow.
Ooh, bad kick. It's fine.
Taking lots of ice here, almost out to the edge of the 12-foot.
Yeah, they're really banking on that big late finish. Sweepers are not going to touch this one, it looks like.
Slide die. 14-3. If it comes down, slide die.
Sit down.
Stops in the back of the button.
Wow, that really finished. Yeah. Looked heavy halfway down, but then it certainly once it started making that big move, it certainly slowed down for him.
As soon as that curl kicks in, it really does rob the stone of a lot of its weight.
Let's play it there. Okay.
Not a bad spot for Saskatchewan. They are shot stone for now. Going to force Ontario to come after them.
Small bump.
Team Ontario thinking about a small tap back here, I believe. Probably a back 4, back 8 type weight. Tap it back a little bit and hopefully lay 2.
Certainly seems to be the call.
Compared to my draw the button, what do you think?
It's a foot fast.
Yeah, probably a little bit faster because this side is running a little bit straighter. Yeah.
It's Tyler McTavish. Skip of this Ontario team underway here in the first end. His first.
Really moving it. Really carving it. Great
Tap it
shot.
back, yeah, successfully to the back. 1 and 2 belong to Team Ontario.
I tell you, when you have ice that's curling that much, just about every shot's a possibility out here.
Yeah, there's not much that's off the table, which really makes it fun. And it's really going to test the mettle of some of these young curlers.
Do you ever try to play this?
It's risky. You play this, it's pretty tough too.
Yeah.
If you hit nose the wall a little bit, it's really hard to get to.
That's true.
I don't mind this, Rogan.
What do you like, hack?
It's off.
Coach's interaction now being summoned.
I'm just going to hit that. Because if they do, it's a really hard 2 to get there.
Yeah, hit it and then you're going to jam it where?
Yeah, it's going to jam back there, but we have the 5 and the 6 second and third.
You don't want to put like a center or?
No, then they're going to get 3.
Yeah, it's 2.
like 2 right now. I don't want to give him 2. If we hit that, we can force a one.
And where's it going to go?
It's going to go straight into the pocket there. But again, the 5 and the 6 is second, third.
Okay.
I'm okay with this.
You just hacked there?
The coach just wanted to come out and, you know, check the oil on what was happening there.
I think so. Yeah, just checking in on what they were thinking, thought process. Make sure they're thinking about the right weight on this shot. As we know, throwing the right weight on these types of shots is the utmost importance.
I left my brew.
Yeah, really easy to just want to throw a bullet at everything.
Yeah.
Robin Snow going back for his throwing device. That old corn.
I don't mind just playing.
They don't make those anymore, so I hope he holds on to that forever.
Yeah.
His granddad probably swung that thing back in the day.
I'd be shy. I'm amazed there's even anything left on it. That might be, yeah, it looks wrapped up real nice. So.
That's pretty funny. So I should just play what they just played.
Yeah, I like it.
So facing 2 Ontario counters is Rogan Snow. Skip of Saskatchewan 2 rink. He settles in and delivers his final stone of the first end.
Soft.
Really soft.
Oh, they're on it early.
He may have kicked a hair narrow.
Just going to overcurl on him.
Oh, he promotes another Ontario stone into the 4-foot. Bad luck there for
That's
Team
certainly a
Saskatchewan
tough
too.
one. Yeah, that's certainly a tough miss.
Tight and light is it's a deadly combination. And unfortunately, it bears teeth there against Saskatchewan too.
I'll just throw it real light and throw it out.
And I tell you what, if you told me at the beginning of this end that Ontario would be looking at a freebie for 4, and all you need is most of the 4-foot, I'd tell you were crazy.
Yeah, I would agree. Certainly didn't look that way.
Anywhere from a hog to it is good. Okay, great. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we want to not bump it. Bumping it would be bad.
What do we need? Binding that 4-foot?
Yeah, we need like frozen.
Sounds good.
Yeah, frozen. We just need a solid piece of the 4-foot. But for light, it's okay. Can't oversweep it.
I mean, it's probably going to be
Good communication there from Team Ontario discussing where they want this stone. They know they don't want to bump this stone. Tyler McTavish hit his final stone of the first end, looking for the 4-foot to score 4.
They're working it.
You never mind sweeping these as a sweeper for some extra points. Nope, that's going to pull up light.
Just pull the string on that one, unfortunately, for them. Yep.
Either way, big score of 3 goes up on the board for Team Ontario. We'll take a break and be back after this.
This is it. It all comes down to this rock. The hours in the gym, the weeks away from my family. This is what I've been training for. And all those voices trying to tear me down, I'm here to silence them. We've given everything we have for a chance to get everything we want.
The Men of Curling calendar is back for 2024. 18 curling athletes from 4 different nations are raising money for various charities. Support them by purchasing yours today at curlingcares.com.
Don't forget your brooms.
Yep, we got it.
Come on. Okay, well, what do you got? You got 1, you got 2, you got...
one more throw, please.
You make moments like these possible.
Back now live at the 2024 Canadian Under-18 Curling Championships from the RA Center of Curling Excellence here in Ottawa, Ontario. Sandra Denny on the call for you alongside Gary Rowe, a local legend and former Brier participant, former coach at U18 and U21s, and just a wealth of knowledge in the game of curling. So we're very thankful to have him here today.
Thanks, Andrew. Really good to be here.
You know, when I saw your name on the registration sheet, I said, oh, this is going to be a fun one.
I've been looking forward to it.
Great. Well, we're strapping you in. You're here for this game, and I believe a game tomorrow as well.
Scheduled to be back again tomorrow, same time.
Attaboy, that's what I like to hear. 3-0, Ontario leads Saskatchewan 2 as we proceed to action in the second end. Kind of a sneaky 3 that manifested there, Gary.
It really was. We weren't expecting Team Ontario to come up with a 3 there, but one miss with all those rocks in play. One miss by Team Saskatchewan and at the end of the end there, and an opportunity for Ontario to get a big 4. And Tyler McTavish just coming up a little short on his last one, but they still score a big 3, and that's a big score to start this game.
Yeah, you couldn't have drawn it up any better for the team from the KW Granite in Kitchener-Waterloo. Saskatchewan, too, though, won't be stymied. Team representing the Sutherland Curling Club in Saskatoon, they've already got a corner guard established, which means that they are not going to be complacent. They're going to come after it.
Yeah, they're going to try and get a deuce back right here. I mean, they understand that 3-point lead is, something they've got to work with now, and try to generate some offense in this end and try to get a deuce back here.
Yeah, I'd rather give up those multiple point ends early in the game rather than late. It gives you some time to come back and chip away at a lead.
Absolutely.
And by nature, this is a U18 event, so a lot of youngsters out here, so you never know what happens. Sometimes in youth curling, things can get a little squirrely.
You really never know. It's unpredictable. I mean, these kids are all very well coached. I mean, they play a ton now. At this level, they're playing so many games, and they don't mind getting rocks in play. As you can see from our first end and this end here, 2 guards in play and another draw shot coming here. So.
Lead Josh Lucier's second offering now, making its way down, trying to come around that corner guard.
Okay, if you carry a little bit, okay, right, perfect. Right, perfect, yep.
Getting so much finish on this ice. It's just incredible. Look at that curl.
Yeah, it's going sideways. Finds paint, but it actually looks like it crosses out the other side. Should be wide open.
Just poked out the other side a little bit.
Maybe from, it should be partially buried there from the right-hand hack. Although we got a lefty in the hack, so.
We do. We sure do. Slightly different angle for the left-hander. A little tougher shot for him over here.
That's Nathan Kim throwing.
Looks like he's going to make contact and just roll out.
Yeah, not imperative to stick the shooter there, but would have been a nice little extra icing on the cake had he stuck around. Back to the well goes Saskatchewan too, as they're going to make use of this corner guard. They're set up really well. That Ontario Stone back behind the tee line is going to be favorable to them.
Yeah, certainly a nice situation when you have last rock advantage here. You've got your 2 guards up, 1 behind the tee line. A little attempt to get this one a little more buried.
Luke Olson now, his offering underway.
Line's nice. Or T on its own. Line's nice. If you have a bit, go. If you have a room, go. We have room. We don't want to. No. You're good. Nice shot.
That rock will stop in the back of the 12-foot.
Certainly a little more behind that guard.
Let's go. No. Tyler, less than half. Control. Sure.
There we go. Relaying some information from the hack was Nathan Kim about how much they can actually see of that stone, and Ontario electing to drop that weight from normal to control.
Yeah, it's all good. 10.
A little less weight on this one. Trying to get a little more curl on it.
Yeah, this is not an easy shot.
Trying to carve it now. You know, it's the technique they're trying to use there to try to curl that stone.
Make contact. Shooter will spill away.
A similar situation now for Team Saskatchewan. Considering they have two options here. I mean, he looks like he's going to change the shot here now and try to make play around this center guard.
Yeah, that corner guard, while it does look good up there, with the amount of curl in the ice, you'd almost rather it be tighter to the house.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, the way this ice is moving, those long guards are almost not in play. Get him closer to the house.
It's hard to convince yourself of that. It needs to pass the eye test, right? Oh, just Rex on the front. Try and spill that shooter in. Looks like they may have gotten a piece of the 12-foot. Looks
like they may have a biter up there.
Yeah. Full credit to the sweep. They were really grinding that thing and just caught that piece of that center line guard.
Nice aggressive call here by Team Ontario. Tyler McTavish playing the come around.
Certainly a lot of merit in this. If you can get there first and cut off Saskatchewan 2's path, it would make their lives difficult. Devin Medor, his first.
Sweeper's indicating a little heavy right now.
Rather be light than heavy in this spot. Now Rock will slip deep, stays in the back of the forefoot.
They would have liked that at least 2 or 3 feet higher in the house, but certainly not a bad shot.
Yeah, 1 and 2 do belong to Ontario. They're not in menacing spots. Opportunity now for Saskatchewan 2 to counter, get a little momentum rolling.
Yeah, opportunity here for Saskatchewan to get a good one in a top 4 position here primarily.
Nathan Roy's offering now.
It's really curling. It's to be a little light.
Yeah, that one had its dancing shoes on. Decided to go to the ball a little early. Actually crosses the nose on the center line guard. Unfortunate. A little bit of an unforced error there for Saskatchewan 2.
Now, certainly a big opportunity here for Team Ontario to get one in here, top 8, top 4, control this area, and really make things difficult here for Saskatchewan if they can get this in the right spot.
Yeah, big shot here. It could change the complexion of this end. Medor's second.
Get it at the end, guys. Get it at the end.
Line looks great.
Top 4.
I think it's got plenty of weight.
Get it at the end. Light. Top 4.
Don't want that to overcurl. No, it stops straddling the forefoot, fully buried. That's a pretty good spot.
Very nice result there. Pretty much what they were looking to do.
Nice thing about this ice too is it looks like you can sweep late and drag it as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Sweepers were calling light, and well, they dragged it to a really great spot.
They were able to get another 2 or 3 feet out of that, yeah, once it got to close to the house.
Under a little bit of pressure now is Saskatchewan 2. Nathan Roy's second offering underway. They still have access to the button technically.
They do, albeit a very small place to try and get a stone in, but
yeah, it's not a pleasant throw to be looking at. This one's going to run straight and actually wreck on the corner guard. Oh boy.
Man, I don't know where to ice you right now.
That's not how they drew it up, Gary.
Not at all. Questioning a little bit on how much ice to take, so struggling a little bit with how much ice to take and how much it's curling, and it's not a good feeling to have when you're questioning the conditions and how much curl and how much ice to take. It certainly makes things a little more difficult.
Yeah, curling's tricky like that. It's always you versus yourself first.
You bet.
And then once you've got that conquered, you can start placing rocks in good spots and making your opposition's life difficult. Ontario does have to be careful at where they want to place this stone. They undoubtedly are going to be playing a draw here. It's just a matter of where they leave the shooter.
Yeah, I think ideally they'd like to have this one in front of the house, maybe guarding this draw path for Saskatchewan, taking this side of the rings away.
Yeah, Saskatchewan does still have access to the button. It's dicey, but it's there. Ontario's obviously looking to stymie that effort. Tyler McTavish, his first here in the second end.
Should be good. Okay.
Certainly looks like he got right into the broom there. Line looks good.
Where's the fresh stuff here?
Looks like they're going to bring this one right in.
Yeah, if you're going to be exposed, you have to drag that stone all the way back.
Not sure if that was the call. I thought they were maybe thinking about putting one up on top of the house, or maybe even a foot in front of the house to maybe take this shot away that Saskatchewan's going to have now, but ended up on the tee line.
Yeah, it's a nice backboard for Saskatchewan too. And if I'm Rogan Snow, I'm exhaling a nice sigh of relief to be looking at this.
I think so.
Ontario sweeper said they thought it was light pretty early, and they were on it most of the way, but
yeah, maybe just a slight misjudging there on the weight, but pretty good position nonetheless, and certainly puts a lot of pressure on Team Saskatchewan to put this one in here in a good spot to get out of some trouble here.
Yeah, opportunity knocking now, and this is why the skippers get paid the big bucks. Rogan Snow settling in for his first here in the second end.
Looks like he's got lots of weight. Needs to start curling.
By the corner guard, but just barely.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, just a pound or two heavy is going to have that rock slip through and out of play.
What's my split?
Yeah, just a little more weight than he wanted. Didn't get that curl. A little less weight on that. It would have curled a little earlier for him and potentially made it into the 4-foot, but just a little extra weight.
Yeah, it would have been perfect.
Yeah, I think so. So freeze anywhere light. Yeah.
Tough luck there for Saskatchewan too.
Now, if you're Team Ontario, you're really thinking you want this one short of the rings.
Yeah. Yeah, you do not want to be deep.
So we can hear each other.
I mean, top four is the deepest.
On either side of the shirt.
Yes.
We want to like freeze.
Saskatchewan does have a bit of an angle tap on that left-hand stone you see on your screen. It's not pretty though.
And if you need the curl,
That could be all Team Saskatchewan has after this shot.
Yeah. That would be shot of the week, I think, if you make that one. Nothing impossible, though, if you believe in yourself.
That's true. You got to see those shots happening. He's probably thinking about it right now.
Oh, yeah. Tyler McTavish, however, is underway. His final stone in the second end.
Top four. Weight's good. Okay. Weight's good. Top base. It's close. Top eight. Not just me. Top eight. Nice dog. It's a good hard trick. Keep going. Top eight.
Boys are really trying to curl this.
Keep going.
Bring that rock to fully in the
Well, as you
4-foot.
mentioned, Andrew, yeah, they decided to bring this one right into the top of the 4-foot and really seal that side off.
Yeah, there's no access there for Saskatchewan now.
The draw's awful. I have to do a tap here because I can't wrap that. Try to cut him down a little bit.
Like back eight?
Yeah, just back eight.
Okay.
This is a tough shot.
That's a lot of red stones in there.
5 counters, 4 of which occupy the 4-foot. You don't want to lose control of the game early.
All right, just play the tap straight back, essentially.
Yeah, straight back or just a hair on the high side of nose, and heck, you could score one.
He could potentially score one here if he's just a little off nose on the outside, just a hair off nose.
Tough shot.
Very, very extremely difficult shot. certainly requires the right weight with the right line to tap this one to the tee line. He's thinking tap to the tee line for his weight and hopefully get it somewhere in that 4-foot area.
Final stone of the second end underway. It's just going to over curl a little bit. Weight was really close, but they will get nothing out of it, unfortunately. Steal of 5 on the board for Ontario. They take an 8-0 lead. We'll take a break and be back after these messages.
Everything I've worked for, everything I've sacrificed has led to this. It's out of your hands now. All the gold medals in the world can't help you now. You can throw the perfect rock and still miss, but it just takes one. You leave it all out there on the ice to leave behind a legacy.
Just one more throw, please.
Thank you for making moments like these possible.
Right to here.
Blink and you will have missed it. Ontario screams out to a sterling 8-0 lead after 2 ends of play here in our feature match at the 2024 Under-18 Canadian Curling Championships, live from the RA Center of Curling Excellence in Ottawa, Ontario. It's Andrew Denny in the booth alongside Gary Rowe. And Gary, I don't think anybody saw this one on their bingo card.
Certainly not. And the way these guys started this game, we thought we were going to have a really tight, close game. And that end just got away from Saskatchewan a little bit there, and they just couldn't get one in there. They had to get one in there and sort of avoid the big score for Ontario. They just couldn't get it done. As a result, yeah, Ontario puts a big 5 on the board. So 8-0 lead here for Ontario. But if you're Saskatchewan, you're just thinking, hey, we've got 6 ends to play here. We need to have a good end here and try to get a multiple score, a 2 or maybe even a 3 with the last rock here and try to make this a game.
Yeah, certainly going to be a focus check for both of these teams, as Ontario's going to have to play with the lead. And that's always an interesting place to be in. You can get a little too comfortable sometimes.
Yeah. Well, it is an unusual situation to be in. We don't, we don't often find ourselves in curling with an 8-point lead after 2 ends. So it is a little, it's a little unusual. But I think these guys will keep the pedal down. I think you'll see Team Ontario just keep playing here, and they probably won't change their game plan too much.
That's good.
Evident by that shot right there.
It certainly looks to be that way. They're going to be happy to continue to put their foot on the gas pedal. 5 sheets in action here at the RA Center and 4 over at the Ottawa Hunt and Golf Club, which is the co-host of this event here, the 2024 Under-18 Canadian Championships. You can stay up to date on all your scoring needs at curling.ca/scoreboard.
Well, all Saskatchewan, what they're looking to do here was get a couple of rocks behind some guards and make Ontario's team their shots as difficult as possible. And Try to generate some offense here.
Line's pretty good.
Good looking shot coming here.
Just gotta finish.
That's Josh Lucier's second offering, and
good shot.
Really good shot.
You know, momentum's a funny thing in curling, and certainly it just takes a couple of shots, you know, to get everybody feeling a little better and get a little more comfortable with the conditions, and things can turn around in a hurry in a curling game. You never know.
Yeah, that's why you throw them. I mean, with 6 hands left to play inclusively, it makes a difference. There's enough time on the board. You can drum up some offense.
Yeah, this is the big end here. Saskatchewan really needs to have a good end here and get a multiple score, get some points on the board, start feeling better about it, and start picking away.
This rock really over curling. May have been a function of release.
Oh my God, that guy.
Keep going. Might as well get it.
Certainly moved a lot.
Yeah, no kidding.
Come on.
Yeah. All right.
Wow. Okay. Sorry, bad throw.
Yeah.
Well, there you heard it. Nathan Kim saying, "That's on me, boys." It happens.
Taking ownership.
Yep. Listen, if you're playing in a national championship or a local turkey spiel, you're not going to throw every rock perfect. So
that's the truth.
This way. Steer.
Either way, that's music to the ears of Saskatchewan too, who can start to build up a little bit of an end here.
Well, certainly the best they could have hoped for to get this end started. A couple of guards in play.
Luke Olson now for Saskatchewan too, the team from the Sutherland Curling Club in Saskatoon.
Okay, line's nice. Line's good. Wait only.
Needs a little bit. Maybe it's up a bit.
Start a curl. Start a curl.
Back T. Back T, what do you need?
Curl. Nice shot.
Around the guard, makes a little tap on the Ontario stone.
Very nice shot.
Yeah, it's exceptional. You see that big late finish, clears that guard by plenty. And
cleared the guard by at least a foot or a foot and a half. And ended up with a really nice angle on that back red one.
Short run back now being tasked to Nathan Kim. I think this is the call, Gary.
I think so. Scoreboard or not, you're probably making this run back anyways. Try to clean this up.
Sweepers are on it. They're going to cross the nose.
Just over curl slightly.
Ooh, just by. Shooter's going to tick the Ontario stone a little bit deeper into the 12-foot, but nothing wrong with a plan B peel.
Nothing wrong with that. Get the guard off, open it up a little bit, have an opportunity to potentially get this yellow one out on the next one.
No, I like that call.
Now, if you're Saskatchewan, you're looking to get another one potentially in front of this situation here. A couple of options. One maybe a little short, or maybe even a right to it as a freeze. Want to be careful not to set up the double if you're Saskatchewan.
So Luke Olson's offering making its way down. The boys are scrubbing this one to finish. I get to a great spot.
That's a very good spot. I think you'll see Team Ontario. Play some peels now. Looks like they're going to try to run this one in.
Double peel is there. It's precarious, but available.
Certainly there. Keep in mind, he is running in one of his opponent's stones.
Evan Medor. Gonna be close. Touches one, touch them both, runs it straight back and picks the other Saskatchewan stone clean.
Very nice result there.
And not too bad. Opened everything up, but Saskatchewan's now an open hit away from sitting 3.
Opened everything up, which was plan A, certainly on that shot. But as you mentioned, now Saskatchewan does have an opportunity to lay 3 if they choose to do so. Another option here, Andrew, would be to throw a guard. Still plenty of time here. They could throw a guard over here on these 2 yellows potentially, but
yeah, the guard definitely would maintain a multiple score complexion to the end. But that is a juicy morsel sitting there in the forefoot.
Sure is. And they're getting later in the end here, so choosing to hit in late 3.
No mistake there. Nathan Roy, really nice controlled quiet weight.
Well done, nice shot.
A couple of double options here available for Ontario. Do you have a preference there on which double you throw, Gary?
Well, I think the one to our right here, the 2 on the right side of our sheet, is probably a little easier on the eye. Probably looks a little more natural.
Yeah, you can get something good out of that shooter roll too. You can
Absolutely,
roll on top.
yeah.
Medor second.
He's close.
Trying to get it to curl. It stays on the high side.
Didn't quite curl enough. And actually left that red one in. Not the greatest spot. They would have, if they weren't going to get the double, they probably would have liked to have rolled away. Saskatchewan can use this now. I think that's what they're going to do.
Yeah,
try and get another one in there, maybe around here, around this red one. And
it's a veteran call.
it is. It is a veteran call.
And that task of fall to Nathan Roy it's underway.
Can they get it there?
Big sweep.
See that there?
Pulls up a little short, but still a valuable stone for Saskatchewan.
Okay. Well, they have that.
Let off Terry off the hook a little bit.
Lets him off the hook a little bit. Guards the back yellow, but now gives Ontario certainly an opportunity to make this hit on the open one and potentially roll over, take this end away.
I don't think we ever play this. No, but just because we haven't thrown a hit yet. Yeah. Hit and say.
You want to play that over?
No. Let's try to make this.
I think that's good.
Let's try to make this. Just give me that. Okay. Just make contact. Just
So you heard the discussion there between Evan Medor and Tyler McTavish. They're just going to keep it simple.
Less than a third. Sure.
I think this is the right call.
You're coming that way at it?
Yeah.
Opportunity to hit this one and roll towards that second shot rock in the back of the 8-foot.
Yeah, sometimes just playing the simplest shot can garner positive results.
Absolutely.
McTavish now. His first here in the third end. That'll stay right on the nose.
Right on the nose. Good shot.
Was a lot of weight.
He threw some weight on that one. It almost looked like he had a peel type weight on that one. He was looking for the big roll. Just got it on the nose.
Yeah, you can afford to do that when you've got an 8-0 lead.
You can certainly afford to throw some weight on that one. He might have been thinking about the double on that one too.
You think the hit on Nathan's call was right or not?
Rogan Snow now settling into the hack skip of this Saskatchewan 2 team.
Opportunity to make this hit and potentially a roll behind that yellow corner guard.
Across the nose, roll across the center line.
Okay.
Didn't quite bury.
Fine.
But it's going to give Ontario a new look at this.
A little different shot here now for Tyler McTavish.
Even watching Rogan Snow's delivery, I'm getting shades of Matt Dunstone with the leg finish and how smooth it is.
Very much so. Very much so.
That's pretty good.
Yep.
Really the baseline level of mechanics out of all these players at this national championship is Really second to none. It's very impressive.
It is impressive. You know, these young kids are so well coached, and they practice so much. Their mechanics are very solid. They all throw the rock really, really well.
Once we get over it, might move.
And their hips and their knees are probably still good.
Yeah.
So Tyler McTavish now, Ontario's final stone in the third end. Looking to make some granite fly.
Tyler throwing some weight at this one again, looking for the double.
Gonna be close. Touch one. Ooh, underneath. Nice attempt. Saskatchewan lying one now, as they'll have a free look for a draw for two. And that's going to be refreshing for Rogan Snow. A little less pressure in the hack.
Keep it the same weight, eh?
Certainly that was the idea when this end started, was to try and generate a deuce and get 2 points on the board, and he has an opportunity to do that.
Absolutely. You only need basically just biting the 8-foot's going to score you a deuce here. That too will look good up on the scoreboard here for Saskatchewan too. Final stone in the third end underway.
Sweepers seem to like it.
And not on it.
Maybe a little heavy, is it?
Make sure clean.
And it starts to make the big curl, and it'll slow down for him.
Never a doubt. You
Very
can put
nice.
2 on the board for Saskatchewan, 2 in the third end. They trail by 6. We'll take a break. Be back after this.
It's a beautiful blend of strategy, skill, and creativity. Curling. But it's our people that make us great. We're a mosaic of countless experiences. We communicate and collaborate. We value new ideas and different perspectives.
I like it.
We learn from our past and from our future. We may even disagree sometimes, but it's in our differences that we can see our strengths. The beauty of our sport is reflected in our people and our values. Regardless of your ethnicity or gender, your abilities, your stage in life, your beliefs, or who you love. The rocks and the ice don't discriminate. And as curlers, we won't either. We will be the change that we want to see in the world. Curling is a place for everyone.
Back at it here in the fourth end of our feature match at this, the 2024 Canadian Under-18 Curling Championships, live on Curling Canada Plus. Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in and your subscription, your support of curling here in Canada. We got our feature match between Saskatchewan number 2's Rogan Snow and Ontario's Tyler McTavish. Got to a bit of a runaway status here as Ontario leads 8-2 in this, the fourth end. And, well, Gary, how do you think this all came to be so far?
Well, I tell you, it was unexpected. I mean, like you and I spoke about earlier, we expected a close game, a tight game with lots of rocks in play. And that second end just really got away from Saskatchewan there. And Ontario, to their credit, made 3 or 4 really, really good shots in a row to put the pressure on Team Saskatchewan. And Saskatchewan couldn't come up with that last rock in that end and ended up moving up the big steal of 5. So we don't see that very often, but we saw it there. And Ontario out to a big 8-0 lead. But nice deuce in the last end from Saskatchewan as they set up a really nice end and got their deuce on the board, and they should be feeling pretty good about that. So.
That's the voice of Gary Rowe, 1993 Newfoundland and Labrador men's champion. I looked up your stats before we got here, Gary. Do you know what your shooting percentage was at the Brier?
I don't.
87%.
Oh.
Fantastic, Brian. Pretty good.
Thank you very much. Well, interestingly enough, the Brier was in Ottawa that year.
Oh, really?
It sure was.
So that's where you make your home now, is it?
That's where I make my home now.
Attaboy. Back to live action here. Saskatchewan 2 trailing by 6 here in the 4th, and I think the writing is on the wall. They're going to be going hard for offense for the rest of this game. Ontario does have hammer here in the 4th.
Yes, if you're Saskatchewan now, you're really just trying to get some rocks in some good positions here towards the button area. Get some pressure on Team Ontario. Good start to the end with two yellow center guards up there.
Saskatchewan 2 underway now. Looking to just come in and freeze to that Ontario stone in the 4-foot.
It's pretty good. It's got to make a move.
Okay, whoa. Just got a card.
We'll chap off and spill open.
Pretty good shot. They would have liked to have come up a little more on the curl. And
I think if you go this way and hit it into the right, it goes into our...
Team Ontario has a decision to make here. They're going to go all offense here. You can see we talked about it earlier. These guys are certainly not afraid to have rocks in play. Doesn't matter what the score is.
Yeah, that's a bold choice.
Now they're thinking about maybe peeling.
5-rock rule is in play here at this championship, as well as the center line free guard zone, meaning you can't move a stone off the center line while the free guard zone is in play.
Good point. Yeah, the new no tick rule.
Correct.
Which we're all still getting used to.
Yeah, it's an easier adjustment than the old Moncton rule.
Yes.
I don't want to say how old I am, obviously, but I did play when the Moncton rule was in effect.
Great shot there. Great double peel there by Team Ontario.
Yeah, it's a fantastic shot. 1 and 2. See you later.
Saskatchewan will attempt to put that guard back somewhere on the center line.
It's Luke Olsen's second stone.
Okay, line's good. Yeah. Whoa. Just leave it. Nice shot.
Very nicely done there.
Good spot for it, yeah.
You'll notice the quality of the shot making for Saskatchewan too has come up tremendously. I think the first couple ends just didn't quite resonate well, and I think Saskatchewan too now is starting to find their pace.
They sure have. I think they were just struggling a little bit with reading the ice a little bit and a little bit of draw weight. Oh, big shot there.
Service with a smile from Nathan Kim. Take a number and you'll be served at the deli counter. That's a fantastic run back.
Beautiful throw there and a nice call. Make that run back double.
That is that's tough when your opposition starts making those up 6. Boy, is that ever a tough feeling.
Big voice crowd here at the RA Center today. Loving the action.
Yeah, we got capacity for 500 and looks like we got about 460, we'll call it.
Yeah, I'd say at least.
Saskatchewan too looking to come around these guards, it looks like now.
It's good there.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah, pretty nice shot there. Unremovable at this point. That yellow one is so.
Now, Ontario had a bit of a crossroads here. They could just start peeling their own stones out, but they seem comfortable with the setup.
They could. They're still laying one and are just as happy to play a draw here and protect this one and make it a little more difficult on Team Saskatchewan. And when you're playing this well, I guess you keep doing what you think is going to... No sense changing gears.
Yeah, and the reality is this is a simple come around, so it's not a high degree of difficulty shot. Certainly something you can expect to be close to made in the fourth.
Absolutely.
Wow, that thing ever warped. Huge curl at the end of there. They'll sit second stone, or second shot.
Yes, we certainly see some really nice curl in this ice. Beautiful surface for these young curlers to play on. A lot of these players here probably haven't seen curling ice like this that often, you know, so it takes a little getting used to.
It's a little tight.
Oh, big time. Yeah, the arena ice throw versus the club ice throw.
Yeah.
Okay, White's good.
I think they got to go on this one.
Yeah, Saskatchewan, too, looking to come in and freeze. They got to maintain the line. Looks like it's going to cross and wreck on their own. Not a bad spot. It's just not counting.
Yeah, not a bad spot. It can certainly be raised if, depending on how the rest of this end goes, it can certainly be promoted up. But
Do you like that? I like that. Frozen's good too.
1 and 2 do belong to Ontario.
Light here's okay. Yeah.
yeah, Tyler McTavish deciding to keep the offense going here. Calling the come around.
Mador now his second.
Line's really good. Top Line's really good.
Top 8, top 4. Wait's great.
Wait's really good.
Low.
Back, top 4. Okay, we're going here.
Seems like it might be a little heavy at this point. There it starts to curl.
Right to my bro. Straight.
Plan B is start coming around the pile. And they'll chap off.
Yeah, interesting.
Not where they wanted to leave that one.
No. This will give Saskatchewan an opportunity now to get one in here on top of those red stones in the forefoot.
Yeah, the steel is firmly on if you're Team Saskatchewan too.
Yeah, you make a good freeze here. Maybe a freeze, maybe a little tap. You'd like to get shot rock here if you can. You may have to tap it just a little bit to get shot rock, but...
Like 3-4, 3-5.
Certainly a nice freeze in the pocket right now would go a long way.
Most certainly. That task will fall to Rogan Snow, skipping this team from the Sutherland Curling Club in Saskatoon, his first here in the fourth end.
Line's good. Line's good. Wait only. Just top 4. Wait teams all there. Just top 4. All there.
Line looks good.
Wait only. Line's okay. A little bit of room.
Should start making a move now.
Let it come down. Let it come down. Curl a little bit. Curl.
That's very nice.
Yeah, it's a beauty. Makes a little bit of room at the back there by tapping the Ontario stone. Looks like Ontario still has shot rock for the interim.
I mean, if I throw a peel at it and never hit that, that's probably going straight to there.
Yeah, a bit of a decision here now for Team Ontario and Tyler McTavish. He'd ideally like to somehow get this yellow one out of there, but it's not the easiest shot in the world.
Yeah, you'd be losing your backstone if you decide to play weight, and you would have to cross the nose on the counterclockwise side.
It's a tough one to get out.
Yeah, really well done there by Rogan Snow.
The only other thing, we could throw peel and try to get it to spin out.
And if you're Team Saskatchewan, you know, you're also thinking this end. You'd love to steal a point, but forcing Ontario to 1 here is not a bad thing either. Still, we're only in the fourth end here, so a force to 1 here would be considered a win if you're Team Saskatchewan.
Yeah, absolutely. Just makes the urgency to go for bigger scores and later ends a little more apparent, I guess is one way to put it.
Yeah.
But Ontario's proven that they will play with rocks in play.
They sure will.
But if we ever hit that yellow, if we ever hit the yellow on the top, it was gonna spill in.
Didn't quite get the exact call here, Andrew. I think they might be playing
like
some type of a little. Yeah, I heard him say back line, so they're looking to play a little back line tap on it.
Yeah, they're trying to cross the nose and just make those angles a little more favorable.
Yeah, if they can get to the nose of that yellow one and tap the red one back, so to unlock that yellow one, as they say, and I think he'd be happy with that.
McTavish is first here in the fourth end. Underway.
It's got a curl. There it goes.
Fighting to get this one to the nose. And he'll get there.
Exactly what he called.
Yeah, really well done. Unlocks the back of that stone. You're very happy with that result if you're Team Ontario.
It does leave Team Saskatchewan Shot Rock, of course, on the button. We'll give those guys an opportunity now to put a guard on this. And
I like just guarding this, eh? We're shot one,
yeah, steal a one here looks good on the scoreboard.
Sure does.
Anytime you can score, really, you should probably try and take it.
Can't think about that. Just a guard. I like this.
Scheduled for 8 ends here in this national championship. So a little bit less time to work with than the Brier or the Scotties, for example.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah. Ready?
Snow, his second stone here in the fourth end. Delivers.
Right out to the broom on that one. Nice throw. They want to get this one all the way over to the center line. And they look. There it goes.
It's got to stop. There we go.
Pretty much what they had in mind, I think.
He may have over-curled an inch or two.
Just a little, maybe, yes.
But not a bad result there.
Not a bad result.
Give me the same.
Either way, it's going to be a little short tap back here for Ontario.
It will be a little tap back shot for another bunch if they make this one.
Yeah, the key is going to be how much weight they choose to throw. Because if you get two here, that's great.
There's a good look at it there. He does have about a quarter of that rock, maybe a little more than that from the hack.
And ample curl in this side of the sheet, so no problem in accessing this stone for Tyler McTavish. Final stone here in the fourth end.
Sweeper's indicating heavy. Looking to carve it now. Are they going to get a piece of it?
Come on.
Not quite.
Not quite. Steal a one on the board for Saskatchewan, too. Makes it an 8-3 game. We'll take a break. A fourth end break. Be back in 5 minutes. Run some ads, pay some bills. Be cool.
You make moments like these possible.
Everything I've worked for, everything I've sacrificed, has led to this. It's out of your hands now. All the gold medals in the world can't help you now. You could throw the perfect rock and still miss, but it just takes one. You leave it all out there on the ice to leave behind a legacy.
Does this look familiar? Your fans deserve an incredible arena experience. It's time for an upgrade. Stunning graphics. Revenue opportunities are just the beginning with our in-venue display systems and scoring technology. Let us help you find the best solution for your facility. DDG, always delivering the best fan experience.
The Men of Curling calendar is back for 2024. 18 curling athletes from 4 different nations are raising money for various charities. Support them by purchasing yours today at curlingcares.com.
The sports landscape continues to change, and teams and facilities are under more pressure to provide online and in-venue entertainment. They need the right team to deliver their product. Look no further than IKS Live. We provide service across North America and produce the best fan experience across all platforms.
This is it. It all comes down to this rock. The hours in the gym, the weeks away from my family. This is what I've been training for. And all those voices trying to tear me down, I'm here to silence them. We've given everything we have for a chance to get everything we want.
Start for Ontario sees them lead 8-3 as we proceed to fifth end action here at the 2024 Canadian Under-18 Curling Championships, live from the RA Center of Curling Excellence here in Ottawa, Ontario. It's Andrew Denny and Gary Rowe here on the call for you on behalf of Curling Canada. And a quick start as Ontario got busy in the first end, taking a 3 and then hung a crooked number. A steal of 5 in the second end gives them a comfortable lead as we proceed to play here in the fifth. Although Saskatchewan does have some momentum. They took a deuce in third and then stole a single in the fourth. And that's where we end up right now. Gary, any thoughts so far?
Well, like we said, a little unexpected start to this game. You don't normally see any team getting out to that big of a lead, but it certainly happened today. And as we noticed from Team Ontario, they didn't change their way of playing very much. They certainly kept the offense going and left some rocks in play, and consequently has allowed Saskatchewan to get a few points on the board. So very interesting. Second half of the game here now, and Saskatchewan's situation hasn't changed a whole lot. They're looking to get as many rocks in play as possible and create some offense and hopefully set up a steal in this fifth end here.
Saskatchewan's play is certainly much better now in these recent ends than it was in the early parts of this game. Hopefully they can turn that into some offense and tighten up that scoreboard as they currently trail by 5 points. Ontario does have the hammer here in the fifth, and Gary, I got to give you the fourth end snack report. Team Saskatchewan elected for some baguettes, grapes, cheese, and cured meat.
Oh, wow.
I think Team Ontario elected for a giant vat of pineapple. Probably the biggest thing I've ever seen. Would look like some andouille sausage or kielbasa.
Amazing.
And citrus, I couldn't tell, maybe blood orange.
That's impressive. We certainly didn't have that variety of snack option back when I curled. I don't know about you.
Nope, that was a new concept.
Really hard curl.
We got verbal lashings, you know, for poor play at the fourth end break.
Certainly some tongue lashing and maybe a Diet Coke.
Yeah. Well, maybe we can speak to the coaches. Maybe we can sneak some snacks in here next time.
No, these kids, they certainly take their fifth end snacks pretty seriously.
Yeah, it's serious business. Nutrition and fitness now a bigger part of the game than ever before.
Certainly changed a lot. These kids are so well coached these days. They have access to a variety of coaching resources, not just on the curling side of it, but these kids are big into fitness and nutrition and all aspects of the game.
It makes a difference.
It certainly does. It certainly does, and they're very well prepared.
It's a long week here in Ottawa at the East 2024 Canadian Under-18 Curling Championship, so you want to give yourself the best opportunity to feel as good as possible.
You bet.
Plenty of rocks starting to pile up now in the fifth end. Ontario's going to lie too, but Saskatchewan does have a pair of staggered guards on the center line.
Yeah, interesting situation developing here. As mentioned, 2 yellow guards on the center for Team Saskatchewan, and they're looking to get one in a good position here, maybe in front of this red one in the back of the forefoot.
Ample opportunity to apply some pressure here. That's Luke Olson's offering, making its way down the sheet.
This one's a little wide.
Yeah. Nope, just got to curl. Just got to curl.
There it goes, starting to curl now.
Just got to curl here.
Starting to curl big now. Look at that. Wow.
Not a lot, buddy. Not a lot.
Oh, that's really nice. Man, that looked like a lost cause halfway down, and blink and you'll have missed it.
That's certainly a credit to our ice makers here. The head ice makers, Bill Duck and Rick Allen, and their crews are tirelessly working to provide the conditions that these young curlers are playing on here. And it's certainly impressive to watch. The curl in this ice is just amazing.
Nathan Kim's offering now. And across the nose and make that yellow.
Very nice.
They'll move it. It'll stay in the back of the 12 foot. The 1 and 2 belong to Ontario.
Good shot. Nice to tuck the red one underneath a little bit there.
Yeah, crossing nose is definitely the kicker on that one, which they did successfully. Seals up the counterclockwise side. And the reality is Saskatchewan, too, is going to be playing all offense all the time from here on out. So
100%. Any rock in play for Team Saskatchewan is a good thing right now. We're going to try to get one buried around these 2 center guards here.
Yeah, ample space to come around and make something happen on this side.
This side of the sheet, curling similar to the other side, as we can see.
We'll pull up for second shot, biting the forefoot. It's about 5/8 exposed.
Yeah, you can see a good chunk of it.
Now, Nathan Kim is a left-hander, so it's more buried from his hack perspective.
That's true.
Back line.
Yeah, this seems to be a running theme here, as Ontario does not mind balling with a couple of guards out front, even with a substantial lead.
Absolutely. We've seen that every end from Team Ontario. And Tyler McTavish, certainly no fear of rocks in play.
You got to really believe in your teammates to put the broom down for those.
Sure do.
Full credit to them.
Nice looking shot coming here.
Gonna have to hold it. Just by. Wow. Crosses the nose. What a flip under. Circle that one in your scorecard at home. They don't get much better than that. Nathan Kim, an absolute clinic today.
He's really having a strong game. There's no doubt about it.
Serving you.
Think about that shot. Just perfect weight. Perfect weight on that shot to make that.
Nathan Roy is going to try to come back and get the Saskatchewan momentum rolling again. He's got a shot coming down the ice now. Gonna make contact. Move 2 Ontario Stones, lose 1 of them.
Yeah, pretty good result. Needed to get that one off the top of the forefoot, which they did, to potentially give them an opportunity to get one in there on their next one.
Yeah, much better angles there for Saskatchewan too now after that shot, so that's a success.
And the 2 center guards remain, so if you're Team Saskatchewan, that's always a good thing. Tyler McTavish, no interest in peeling these guards, it seems. Oh, they're going to have a little chat about it.
Yeah, I don't blame them.
Sure. Why do you like that? I don't mind the single. It's just you could probably keep it going, but I don't mind the single.
Yeah. What we're thinking is if they go here, he's going to come around.
Yeah, it's one of those situations, you know, if you make a really nice come around draw, control the top of the 8-foot, top of the 4-foot, it does make Team Saskatchewan's life a little more difficult, but at the same time, that's what Team Saskatchewan wants you to do. They want you to leave those 2 center guards there, though, so sometimes you got to think about what does the other skip want me to do, or what doesn't he want me to do, you know? And I think they've elected to potentially try to remove these 2 center guards.
I think they also were talking about the angles of those center line guards, make sure they're not going to jam back on the pile.
Right.
Which is fine.
Yeah, looks like they decided just to go single peel here.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Good call.
I think in this spot, the peel is definitely the correct call. I love the idea of drawing behind to the 8-foot, but there's a time and a place.
Yeah, this would seem like an automatic peel call. So I think they made the right decision.
Medor second. Yeah, he'll touch it.
Good shot.
Very nice.
Yeah.
That's
exactly
not an easy
what
peel to make.
No, it's not. It was partially buried by the other guard, and it wasn't the easiest peel in the world.
Either way, these 2 Ontario Stones now spring-loaded. See what kind of weight that Saskatchewan wants to play with these.
Yeah, I don't mind playing the double.
Yeah.
Just like 10, try to roll it in.
Nose hit looks like it would
Or 9. I like 9, try to roll it
make
in,
the
get
double.
Okay.
Ontario does have hammer here in the 5th end, so that's always something you have to be cognizant of.
I like this call. You don't really have to sort of go too crazy here on the off. I mean, if you're Saskatchewan, you make this double, you lay 2. See what happens.
Nathan Roy's second now.
Try to roll it in, try to roll it in.
We'll make them both move. Catch the Saskatchewan Stone on the way by and bump it out of the scoring area.
Yeah, a little unfortunate to take his own out in the back there, but very nice double. Got the roll too. Got a little roll towards the center line.
Yeah, I'd rather get the roll and lose the back one than not.
For sure. Yeah. Yeah.
It's mostly open, we'll call it, but the way this ice curls, it's completely exposed.
That's true.
Evan Medor now.
Looking for a little hack waiter. Maybe closer to board. That's pretty good.
Staying on the high side.
Very nice.
Yeah, really good result there. Rolling away from that center line guard.
That's exactly what they're looking for.
Potential jam opportunity there at the back. That Saskatchewan Stone lingering.
Indeed. Now this is a little bit of an interesting call. I think they're
Because if we go here, they're just hitting
considering the freeze, considering the come around of the center, coming around the center. You'd like to make an offensive call here, but you certainly don't want to give up a deuce either.
Yeah, this would probably be the last end I'm thinking about forcing before it's, full out for steals.
Just try to freeze to that way. Straight on top. Is that too much ice, you think, or good? No, it's good.
It's an interesting call.
It is. The other option they have, of course, is to hit the red one and potentially try to make the big roll across to the center line. But he puts a good freeze on here. It'll be a good result.
Ready?
Yep. Rogan Snow skipping this team, Saskatchewan 2. Underway with his first here in the 5th end.
Okay, lines okay. A little bit of room. Curl. Weight seems good. Curl. Got to curl to get by the guard.
It's really got a curl.
Yeah, that'll get there.
Starting to go.
Where's weight? Where's weight? Okay, let it die.
Just a pound heavy, chaps off the Ontario stone.
Perfect weight. He had really nice weight on that. Just didn't quite curl enough for him.
Yeah, if he's on the nose, it's better.
Yeah, he was hoping to get it to the nose and make it tough to remove.
Or like even a little bit does.
Now Team Ontario can play the open hit here in late 2.
Just roll a little inside or roll all the way?
With last rock.
All the way? I don't know. We haven't really done inside yet. Yeah. Do you want to go the other way? Or? Control? Do you want to go the other way? Or? Sure.
One thing you want to be careful of here, of course, is not rolling to the back of the forefoot. They're talking about where they want to maybe roll on this one. If you're going to roll, you want to roll way over, potentially to the other side of the house. You'd hate to roll to the back of the forefoot and give Saskatchewan a potential freeze on it behind that center guard.
Probably like 10. Okay.
Tyler McTavish settling in and firing his first here in the 5th.
Pretty much on the nose.
Right on the beat.
Good shot. That's a good spot for it. It does leave a potential freeze.
Yeah, if you get corner frozen to the right angle, you'll be shot stone.
Absolutely.
Do you ever try this? Because we give him an open draw, but we can get 2 next time. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
He could play the double takeout. It's another option here. Double takeout is certainly available if you wanted to remove those 2 stones and sit one.
Hit, try to roll, freeze on top.
Hit and roll to a freeze is what
we're throwing board weight.
What they're thinking here.
About
A little more space, I guess, on that hit side, unless if you play the clockwise rotation, getting that freeze at the center line guard where it is, I'm not sure you can corner freeze on that stone in the 8-foot adequately.
Yeah.
And you'd have to take middle of sheet 4 to try and make the draw the other way. So hit and roll, not a bad way to do it.
Yeah. Well out there right now. Just a curl.
It's gonna get there. Ooh, don't lose it, boys. They touched them both, but didn't remove anything from play.
That's really heavy.
Yeah, a little unfortunate there.
Or you just want to like smash it this way.
I think he had nice weight, pretty close for the line, just didn't quite catch it the way he was hoping.
Yeah, over curled a bit at the end, it looked like.
Yeah.
Or just nose. Just nose. Sure. Nose it.
Yeah, nose is there for 3. You could also just draw for your second point.
You could.
Yeah.
Pretty low risk hit. I think if anywhere high side.
I think so. Might as well.
Even if you roll out, you'll get your deuce. Of course, you could get the deuce the other way too. A little low and hit and roll in and get your deuce that way too. So a couple of options here.
Yep. It's all about picking one and sticking with it.
Yeah.
Either way, already sitting 1. It's Team Ontario's Tyler McTavish. He settles and fires his final stone in the 5th.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah, no mistake there. The shooter's going to roll out, but it'll be a 2 on the board for Team Ontario. It'll be a 10-3 lead. We'll take a break and bring in the 6th end after this.
Everything I've worked for, everything I've sacrificed, has led to this. It's out of your hands now. All the gold medals in the world can't help you now. You could throw the perfect rock and still miss, but it just takes one. You leave it all out there on the ice to leave behind a legacy.
The Men of Curling calendar is more than a date provider. Each edition is packed with beautiful images and tons of curling information too. Support curlers and charity by buying yours today at curlingcares.com.
Seven points separate Team Ontario from Team Saskatchewan 2 as we proceed to action in the sixth end at this, the 2024 Canadian Under-18 Curling Championships, live from the RA Centre of Curling Excellence in Ottawa, Ontario. Hello, everyone. It's Andrew Denny in the booth alongside Gary Rowe on behalf of Curling Canada Plus. And we thank you so much for spending your afternoon with us. Could be anywhere in the world, and, well, we're thankful that you're spending it here. 10-3 is our score, and what has turned into a little bit of a runaway game here, Gary.
Yeah, certainly a bit of a runaway. You know, Ontario just looked so confident right from the get-go, right from the first end. You know, throwing those guards, those nice come-arounds, and certainly had a really good understanding of what the ice was doing. I think Ontario did a little more than Saskatchewan, and certainly got out to the big lead. And Saskatchewan made it interesting, got a deuce and a steal, and but the nice deuce by Ontario in that last end there, and now are certainly well in control. So see what happens here.
Ontario changing gears. They were comfortable to play with rocks in play, and since they scored two in the last end, Tyler McTavish tasked to lead Colson Flemington with throwing his first rock through the house, and well, that's a beauty on his second to tap that Saskatchewan stone into the house.
Well, what a nice shot that was. Yeah, it's for those at home that may not know what that was, what the call was there. That was a rock that was in the free guard zone, and Team Ontario not able to remove it from play, but decided just to tap it into the rings, which is now hittable, of course, if they chose to on the next one. So nice call and nice shot.
Colson Flemington, circle that one there in your sixth end. That was a beauty. Back to the well for Saskatchewan 2, however. They're going to try and generate some traffic up front.
Well, this is another free guard zone rule, so same situation. Tyler McTavish cannot remove it from play, and is going to decide to, the one, of course, he tapped into the rings, now he's going to hit it. So
Saskatchewan 2 with hammer here in the sixth. So probably deterring the tap call again. Nathan Kim now throwing second stones for Team Ontario. Plenty of gas on that one as the shooter will spill away.
Yeah, he's had quite a game. Nathan's had quite a game today, looking really confident, throwing it really well.
Run back peel, the hit and roll.
Yep.
Doesn't get much better. It's going to be simple for Ontario from here on out. If it's in play, you're probably hitting.
Yeah, they're in hit mode now. See it and hit it type of thing, and try to run this game out.
Luke Olson, however, says, I'm going to throw a guard and see what we can do with it.
Well, that's it. If you're Team Saskatchewan, you just keep throwing them down there, get some rocks in play, hope for a little miss, maybe even a little half miss, something. You're just looking for something to potentially get a little bit of an end going here. They do have last rock advantage, so looking to set up some opportunities here to score a multiple. Beautiful shot there.
2 would be great, 3 would be better. 4 even better. 5 even better than 4, Gary. It's hard hitting stuff.
Well, we've already had a 5 scored in this game, so I guess I guess it's doable.
And nothing's impossible.
No. Nathan
Kim's second run back attempt. Over curls just a smidge. Rolls to a corner guard. Really tight corner guard.
Yeah, something Saskatchewan can use now. It didn't roll all the way out, so it's something they can use for a little protection. Maybe get something around there.
Yeah, and you heard McTavish on the call, calling them off to try and promote a little extra curl. They knew they missed the run back, so
yeah,
couldn't quite spill the shooter. Olsen's second stone now here in the sixth end.
Line's good. Clean. Wait's good. Watch him.
There it goes, starting to make a move now. It'll move here. We've learned that. The ice is certainly curling everywhere.
Yeah, despite how tight that stone is to the house, you can bury there.
You can bury him.
That's a really nice shot there.
Beautiful shot there. Andrew, he had ice over in, I want to say, the middle of the forefoot on the left of the center line there for that come around and that corner guard come around.
Yep.
That is something.
That's
beautiful.
Yeah. I'm getting itchy. I think I want to get out there. Shave about 20 years off my age, and then maybe they'll let me play.
Yeah, really. I hear you.
I got the roll.
On the nose.
Good shot. Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan decided to hit this one. Another option would be, of course, to play that come around again. Actually going to go to the freeze now. Try to play a little freeze on it.
You got to work with what you got.
Yeah, good call. I like this call. Get one in front of it, maybe tap it a little bit.
Nathan Roy's first.
Line's good. Bit up. Okay. Line's nice. Just wait. Just wait. Line's really nice.
Maybe they called to come around it, Andrew. I thought he was maybe playing the freeze, but maybe they decided to try come around this.
Yeah, I think
stone.
Based on the broom placement, freeze would have been was the call. Okay. Little tap there as that'll spill open.
Yep. Pretty easy decision here for McTavish. Play the hit on this one. Try to keep your shooter around. Nose hit here would look good.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, little bobble there.
Yeah.
Seemed to recover nicely.
He sure did.
Slightly inside the nose, and that'll roll just a tick.
Good shot. Well done.
Small pocket starting to build up there for Team Saskatchewan. They'll use anything at this point.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
And rightly so. That's definitely the way to play this one.
Well, at this point, you're looking for an opportunity to potentially set up a three-point end here. You've got the one over here behind the corner guard, and if you could manage to get one here, just somewhere in front of these red ones, maybe tap it a little bit, create an angle, make it tough to remove. You might get a little mistake out of Team Ontario and have a potential three. So that's what they're thinking.
Really got it, curl.
Roy's second offering making its way down.
Okay, line's good. Line's good. Straight. Great shot.
Beauty.
That's a very nice shot.
I believe it's third shot.
Looks to be third shot. Yep.
Still a great stone for Saskatchewan, too.
Well, it certainly makes the three-ender here a possibility.
Oh, I have an idea.
Depending on what Team Ontario decides to do here.
So if I put it from here and chuck it, that way I'm probably getting this. And if I thin that, we might get that.
Saskatchewan having two stones remaining in this end.
Do you like playing this?
With the outturn?
Yeah, with the outturn like there,
Sure.
with big weight.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
I'm going to play a lot of big weight, try to get it out.
With the big weight ability here, Tyler McTavish certainly has the ability to throw it hard. You need that big weight here to try to squeeze this one out.
Yeah, without a doubt.
We're trying to hit the yellow where the broom is, basically. Okay.
It'll be thin, but you'll lose everything.
Yeah.
There's just enough separation there if you hit it thin enough.
Yeah. Tough shot.
Big weight.
Yeah, no picnic.
A little less. Huh?
Low risk enough, however, to take a shot at it.
Absolutely.
You're inside. Yeah, can you catch the one over there?
McTavish with a howitzer.
Big weight here on this one.
You'll get it moving.
Wow.
Will it leave? No, not quite.
I thought he was going to squirt that one out.
That's about as good as you could hit that.
It really was.
But just didn't want to leave.
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah,
really nice throw.
Yeah. Just a smidge thinner probably gets it to go, but man, that is splicing hairs at that point.
Well, as we mentioned, you know, Saskatchewan's got an opportunity to hit this one and lay 3.
Just keep me on my 10. Yeah.
Yeah, if you can lie 3 with one Ontario stone left to come, then you're probably feeling pretty good about this house setup if you're Saskatchewan too.
All right, nose is good. Little roll in is better.
You don't like to freeze?
No, there's no point. They're just going to hit something, and then we're going to have just a shot for like maybe 1, right?
Yeah.
If we do this,
yeah, they're just making it look contact here. Obviously, keep the shooter. Tyler McTavish will have a potential double somewhere, but
rolling's not bad either. Just hit it, essentially. It stays,
nothing automatic.
Nothing automatic. No.
Rogan Snow, his first here in the 6th.
Soft.
Clean. Yep. Arms straight.
They got to go in this one. No, looks good. Close to a nose.
Nice weight discipline on that shot as it spills to the 8-foot.
Yeah. And like you said, there's no easy double here. Certainly no automatic double.
I like that one at the end.
You can, on the right-hand side of your screen, you can get both of those ones for sure.
It's a little more than half, I think. Yeah. It's the middle of the rock? Sure.
He'll be throwing some weight at this again.
Yeah. Okay.
Looking to catch probably about maybe a little less than half of this one, do you think, Andrew?
Try and cross to get the one back behind the tee line?
I'm actually not quite sure if they're looking to make the big cross house one or the other one.
Based on where the broom is, they could be throwing clockwise or counterclockwise.
Yeah, they could.
Looks like they're going clockwise, but my eyes aren't so good.
Throw the in-turn here.
Yep.
Clockwise. Lots of weight again.
And is on the nose.
Right on the nose.
Loud contact.
So, exactly what Saskatchewan was hoping to do this end, was score a 3. And keep this game going, I would suspect.
I should hope so. Just put a 3 on the board. That's great momentum. Long road still ahead of Saskatchewan, too, but nothing impossible.
No, certainly not. I mean, make this hit here for 3, and you never really know what can happen in a curling game.
Yeah. Steal 2, steal 2.
Absolutely.
Force, take 3, take 4. Either way, it's an open hit for 3 for Rogan Snow. Looks like he's going to make no mistake on this one. Put it on the board. 3 for Saskatchewan, too. They'll trail by 4 as we'll proceed to the 7th after this.
You make moments like these possible.
The Men of Curling calendar is back for 2024. 18 curling athletes from 4 different nations are raising money for various charities. Support them by purchasing yours today at curlingcares.com.
Everything I've worked for, everything I've sacrificed, has led to this. It's out of your hands now. All the gold medals in the world can't help you now. You could throw the perfect rock and still miss, but it just takes one. You leave it all out there on the ice to leave behind a legacy.
Back now live at the 2024 Canadian Under-18 Curling Championships from the RA Center here in Ottawa, Ontario. And you just saw Brad Kushu saying, we got to leave it all out there on the ice. And Team Saskatchewan, too, is about to do so, as they just took a big 3 as they trailed 10-6 here in our feature match. And if you want to go see Brad Kushu live, he'll be at the Montana's Briar. Ooh, almost caught me there, Gary. The Montana's Briar coming up in Regina. So if you're in Saskatchewan, certainly tickets are still available. You can go to curling.ca/tickets for all your needs there. It's Andrew Denny in the booth alongside Gary Rowe. Gary, any thoughts on our potential comeback that's cooking up here?
Well, just a textbook end that last end by Team Saskatchewan. They played it really, really well. Got the nice come around on that corner guard and made a couple of tap backs and freezes on the ones that were in the house, and really set up a nice 3-ender and ended up putting 3 points on the board. So they're going to play another end here, play the 7th end, and look for the big steal. I mean, it's still a daunting task to steal your way out of this, but certainly not out of the question. And they're gonna try to get 2 guards up here and get this end going.
Yes, steal 2 feels like the path of least resistance here for Team Saskatchewan too. But if you can steal more than that, then it's not so bad either.
Well, that's it, and then the idea here is just to get this end off to a good start, get two good guards up there, and try to make the life of Team Ontario as difficult as you can, and you never know.
That's Colson Flemington's second offering making its way down. Colson looks like he's built to play rugby.
Sure does, yeah.
It's just faster grip.
Yeah, certainly. He can put some weight in that broom.
Yeah, no kidding. Strength, not always the ultimate goal in curling, but it certainly helps.
Certainly helps. And, these young athletes, these young curlers they're so into fitness these days, and they're all in great shape, and they work hard at it. And all these guys are in tremendous shape to play at the level that they do.
Saskatchewan 2 lead Josh Lucier got everybody off to a great start for the team from the Sutherland Curling Club in Saskatoon. Following that up is Luke Olson. Going to stack a couple more guards up there. Touching the center line though, so. But with the expiration of the 5-rock rule, both of these are going to go away.
This looks to be a fairly routine peel, potentially a double takeout here.
Nathan Kim now. 1 and 2. Will the shooter go? Rolls to the corner.
Another great shot. Team Ontario has looked very confident today.
And both these teams entering play undefeated. Ontario 1-0 and Saskatchewan at 2-0. So you know that both these teams can ball.
No question about that. And depending on how this game goes, if it doesn't go Saskatchewan's way, they'll rebound. It's a long week here at the U18 Canadian Championship, and Team Saskatchewan, they've been around before. They know that one loss doesn't define your week, and if it doesn't work out their way today, they know they're going to be looking to bounce back strong in their next one. So.
Start going now, yeah, straight, hard straight.
Yeah, I've never been, sucks to lose, but never been too upset about dropping one game in the middle of your week, just to get it out of you.
Well, that's it. That's it. And you know you're gonna, you know it's gonna probably happen at some point in the week. You're gonna come out and probably not have your best, and it happens to everybody. And it's how you handle it. It's how you sort of regroup. And these guys they'll have a little debrief after the game. They won't focus on it too much, I wouldn't say. And they'll get ready for their next one. They'll come out strong in the next one. And you know, it's interesting. There's a lot of points on the board, but it really hasn't been it's been a well-played game. I mean, Saskatchewan, certainly the first couple ends, they looked like they were fighting the conditions a little bit and had one tough end there. But other than that, it's been a really well-played game.
Yeah, if you could erase those first two ends, just a couple of missed draws, really, you know, a handful of shots, not enough to really garner 8 points, but alas, that's where they lie.
That's how it worked out, yeah.
The ebbs and flows of the game we love, eh, Gary?
That's it. I mean, that's what keeps us coming back, I guess, eh?
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Okay, well, not quite there, eh? Leave it.
Saskatchewan going to set up a little more infrastructure. They're happy to guard here, and frankly, they need to. So,
an awful spot to sit.
Yeah, good shot there. Easy decisions here for Team Ontario. They're just going to keep peeling these.
Yeah, grip and rip.
Just be careful, Evan. You got
Hit game has been strong for Ontario thus far. It was the draw game that put all those points on the board, and they've been managing to defend.
They really have, yeah. Yeah, they had such good control of their draw weight early in the game, and now that they're playing more hits and peel type shots, they're executing those flawlessly as well. So.
Going to be on Saskatchewan now. They're going to try and corner freeze that stone in the top of the 8-foot.
Yeah, try to get a little freeze on this one here. Right in front of it, maybe tap it a little. Try to make it difficult to remove is the key here.
Yeah, Ontario's playing with an open hand. They're really just going to be blasting everything. So you can take a couple extra risks. Try to generate some offense.
Okay, gotta bite. Whoa, leave it. Leave it. Just to it.
Just quite didn't curl enough.
It's a little heavy.
Team Ontario will attempt to blast this one out of here. Got to be careful with the rock on the 12-foot there. They don't. It will be going towards that one, so. Just got to be careful not to jam it over there.
Evan Bador, no.
Maybe a little wide on this one. Looks like he's got a piece of it. Or does he? Not quite.
Not enough to get it moving out of the house.
There's the little break that Saskatchewan was looking for.
Yep, that's going to be a start. Reality is, if you're going to steal 4 points, you're going to need a couple of misses.
You're going to need a couple of misses for sure. Unfortunately for Evan, he got a little wide on that one.
Just so that should outcount that too. Little left.
Yeah, nice opportunity here. Saskatchewan could lie too. And that'll put some pressure on the Ontario team.
Yeah. And that's all you're really looking to do now. Just
try to freeze that.
Get the second one in the rings here and make Ontario have to think about it.
On that corner. I freeze that red. We should get shot out of it. Or at least second shot.
I don't think they're looking to come around this. I think they're just looking to lay 2 here. And potentially have Team Ontario shooting against 2 on the last.
Same weight? Yeah. Ready?
Rogan Snow getting some last-minute confirmations as he kicks and deals. His first here in the 7th end.
Line's good. Right here, boys. Where? Looks pretty good. Right here, boys. Really gliding.
Haven't touched it.
A little extra curl wouldn't hurt this one.
Really gliding.
Take some juice off it. No, it slips out of the house.
For him to get anywhere in a threat.
Certainly unfortunate there.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
If he goes here, that's our only words. And then you have to draw for Yeah, then I have to draw against one for one. Okay, I don't mind that.
Just the hit. And do like this. Actually,
I don't mind that.
I think he just knows it because you have that jam.
Yeah.
Like I said,
These guys are just having a good discussion on how they want to hit this rock.
And then we'll have the draw for one.
Yeah, they were talking about something on the wings there. I'm not sure what was baiting them into it.
Yeah. This is certainly the call. Remove this one. And
yeah, nothing wrong with having a conversation for the sake of the conversation. If you got enough time on the board,
yeah,
which they have ample, so they'll be just fine.
Just pick it.
Tyler McTavish, his first here in the 7th. Nose with an inside flip. Nice result.
yeah, pretty much what he had in mind.
I'll tell you what, Ontario makes a shot and this building gets roaring.
I tell you, we've got quite a crowd here today, and obviously it's a pro Ontario crowd, and they're loud.
Everybody's the New Brunswick fans. They're putting it on a clinic.
We certainly do have a lot of New Brunswick folks in the crowd as well.
Heard a couple of moose calls earlier.
The moose, yeah, the moose is here, and the other moose is loose. Yeah.
Try to get it behind that corner.
It's a very energetic crowd here.
Maybe it's impossible. We got to try.
Every athlete I've spoken to thus far at these competitions, I say, "What do you think of the fan noise?" They say, "Bring it on. We love it."
Yeah, they love it. Yeah, they love it.
Rogan Snow skipping the Saskatchewan 2 team, his final stone here in the 7th. Catches it thin, but the shooter won't stick around.
Yeah, playing hard for the roll there, and just rolled a little too far.
You have to. The reality is you got to
go for it.
Exactly. You know, when the writing's on the wall, the writing is on the wall.
It's the same as the start.
So already sitting 2, Team Ontario is going to have to hit paint for a third.
I was timing his draw.
We'll see if that'll be a wrap on the match or not.
14-2.
You never know. There is value in throwing them home.
Yeah, we'll see what Team Saskatchewan decides to do here. I suspect they may go get some rest.
It's all there.
Final stone in 7.
Not if it's all there. Curling. You got it.
All he needed was the house. And would you look at that?
Perfect shot.
Puts it right on the forefoot, and handshakes are going to go around. Ontario defeats Saskatchewan 13-6, I believe, is the final score, with a 3 on the board and 7. On behalf of Gary Rowe, Andrew Denny signing off. Thank you for tuning in to Curling Canada Plus. We'll be back at 6:30 p.m. for more live broadcasting of the 2024 Canadian Under-18 Championships. We'll see you then. Take care, everyone.